Okay, so I'm going to, I know that some of you have been having problems with your profile pics on Agora, and I want to show you how you can change your profile pic and deal with pics that are too large. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the Agora, and here I have a profile, or an Agora here, and here's a profile for Madison Blackwell, and she needs to have her profile set. So we're going to click on the edit profile, and she's edited most of her profile here, but she needs to change her picture. We want to have a nice picture of Madison so that we know who she is when she's posting on Agora, and it's just much more personable. So we're going to look for a picture, and we're going to find a picture that we can use as a profile picture. Here it is. Here's one. So I upload the picture, and now I have to hit save. Once I hit save, the picture is there. Now, this is great and super easy. This is how you change your pictures. You can do this all the time. You can change pictures as much as you like. And as long as the picture is within the maximum size range of 700K, you'll have no problems uploading pictures. The problem is let's delete this picture. The problem is what do we do if the image that we want is too large? So we're going to upload a picture here for this profile that is going to be much too large for the 700K allowed. You'll get an error message that tells you that it needs to be less than 700K. Now there are a couple of options you can do to resize your photograph. You can do it through Photoshop if you have that at home, but not everybody has Photoshop. You don't have to have Photoshop. It's really, really easy to do through an online photo editor. So I'm going to bring up an online photo editor called Picnic, PICNIK.com. It's free. It costs nothing. That's why it's free. And there's no registration required. So you just click the Get Started Now button, and it launches it. And then you just go over here to the Upload Photo. So we upload the photo, and we're going to go back and find that exact same photograph. And we can see that it's 2.1 megabytes, so it's quite large and much too large for Agora. We're going to upload the photograph. And in here, there's lots of things you can do. You can play around with it. You can add effects to it. You can do all kinds of things that you want to do. And if you want to do that, that's fine. That's up to you. But for us, I'm going to just, for our purposes, we're just going to play with the crop button and probably the resize button, and call that good. So first thing I want to do is, Agora is actually, the profile picture are actually square. So I'm going to come in here, I'm going to just square it off. I'm going to make it 750 pixels by 750 pixels, and I'm going to click the scale photo. Then I can come over here and I can move my crop area, and I can move it around, and I can crop it nice and square because that'll be perfect. Let's not get any of her head in there. So let's go ahead and do that. And I might look at that and say, that's great, I like that. So I'm going to apply that. So I have a cropped photo now that's square, and I'm going to come in here, I'm going to resize it. 750 pixels is too large. We don't really need one that big. So let's make it smaller. I don't know, let's make it 300 pixels. That sounds about fine. And we are going to then apply that. Now we're done. We're good. We should be well within the 700K that Agora allows. And so we'll come up here to Save and Share. We'll rename this one, whatever you want to name it. Just for today, we're going to name it Agora Profile Pic. And we're going to save it. You can adjust the compression size, and this should be just fine though. And now we can see that the file size is 61.4K, so much smaller and well within the realms of what Agora will let us use. So save the file. We're going to save it to my desktop. Save it to wherever you like. Doesn't matter to me. And we'll go back to Agora. And then we're going to go ahead and browse for that photo that we just changed the size of. Come down and hit save. And bam, there it is. Just like that. Easy peasy. There's no reason that all of you should not have your own profile pic. So if you've been having trouble getting it done, that's how you do it. If you have images that are too large, go ahead and make them smaller. Use Picnic. And go ahead and upload your photos. Makes them more personable. Then when you start posting to Agora, we'll know exactly what you look like. course, we know what you look like anyway, but it just makes it look better for all of us involved. So there you go.